A
deer,
I don't know.
Deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
The only thing I know about this movie.
So, a needle pulling thread. A note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to dough. Dough.
What is happening?
Have you never seen The Sound of Music?
No, the only thing I know about is that there's Nazis in it.
Review time! Purge! Ladies and gentlemen, there are certain films that can only be reviewed when drunk. This is one of those films.
Since this fucking movie, this dumpster fire of a movie came out,
It's like a dumpster fire.
I've been avoiding
the fire department showed up and was just like, let's put it out. Wait, we're out of water. Wait, I have some jet fuel. That's what this movie was, because it just kept
melted
getting worse.
the dumpster, because the
Who directed
dumpster's made of
this?
steel.
I have to find out who directed
The
it.
dumpster was next to a paper factory.
Jet fuel can't melt steel dumpsters?
The Purge is a movie directed by James DeMonico, and it stars Ethan Hawke and Lena Headey, who's way too good to be in this movie.
Why was Cersei Lannister in this movie?
James DeMonico, go fuck yourself, because you made a shit movie. It's a story about a family in a world
Lee
where
has a knife
crime
and
is
I'm
all
concerned.
legal
Lee has
for
a knife and
a
I'm
day.
concerned.
It's okay, shush, it's fine. It's a story about... It's a story about a family in a world where crime is legal for one day a year, and the other 364 days no one does anything bad ever. It's a movie designed by the bourgeoisie and carried out by the bourgeoisie.
And I can't tell if the son in the movie is supposed to be autistic or just an asshole.
Yeah, so Purge is a movie
Not
that
saying
has...
autistic people are assholes. There's nothing. The acting was terrible. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Can we put like a red sticker right here? Politically incorrect statement of the day. Just with an arrow. So The Purge is a movie with a huge fucking cult following for some reason. People seem to love it. It has two sequels. We're gonna be seeing more of them soon. More drunk reviews.
We're watching The Purge 2 tomorrow night.
Great.
Hooray.
Awesome. So, yeah, The Purge is a movie, and when I saw this in theaters years ago when it came out, I almost walked out.
Good thing the credits rolled.
The credits started rolling. It's a bad movie. Guys, let's do positives. Down the line. You first. What did you like about this movie?
It ended.
What did you like about this movie?
I mean, the overacting of the knife stranger wasn't terrible.
It wasn't something to like!
Yes, it is!
Awful!
You're wrong!
He was the only one in this movie who was having fun. He was the only one. Like, I think he's probably the one who told the director to go fuck
He
himself.
smoked a cigar like a 13-year-old who just took his first cigarette from his father's
No, but
pack of
I
Camels.
feel like he was telling the director, "Go fuck yourself. I'm having fun."
What can we address the one scene with him? I don't know why I took my glasses off. They were dirty. Can we address the one scene that he was screaming his lines as if the director was like fucking with him? That after every take, the director was just like,
He had
"No,
to
you need
shout
to go
through
louder."
a metal door.
Talking to the camera like a fucking billion times.
So
Why are you holding a
it's
knife?
fine. Shush. So my only positive is what he said. The guy who played the polite stranger is so over the top and it's really enjoyable, and I love him.
I disagree.
I started blasting the Hallelujah chorus when he came on screen.
I would like to see him in other movies.
I
I'm
love
not gonna
him
lie.
so
He was
much.
good.
That's it. What did you
Wait,
dislike?
one other.
What?
I actually kind of like the concept of the Purge. I just feel like it was
Sure,
executed
but
like
it's
shit.
executed horribly. Dislikes.
What do you mean you like the concept of the Purge?
It's an interesting
Yeah,
story
it's a-
concept, but it doesn't.
Well, you need to
Especially-
rephrase. Are you saying you like the concept, like the story of the Purge?
No, I
or
like
are you
the-
saying, are you in favor of the Purge?
I mean both. My phone vibrated.
Oh, also acting. Acting's good.
The acting's fine.
Lena Headey's good. Lena Headey and Ethan Hawke are way too talented to be in this movie. I
So
wrote it
long
in
as
my
you can
notes
get-
like 3 times.
So long as you can get past the really fucking awkward and forced dialogue that
And
they
the terrible child acting.
Oh my god! I
and
can't
the bad
tell.
story, and the fact that it takes itself way too seriously.
That flashy light.
Oh, the fucking-
Dislikes first. We'll get to the discussion in a minute. Dislikes. What did you dislike about this movie?
D, all of the above. It was a bad movie. Fuck you!
It was okay.
Can you tell we didn't enjoy this movie?
The plot sucked. The fucking dialogue and writing was some of the worst I've ever seen.
The pacing?
The pacing was complete garbage. I think the bullet wounds, like over half of them, were CGI. It was.
Can we address that? Why every time someone had to get shot, the shooter had to pump at least 7 rounds into him each time?
Because it's an action horror movie.
Obviously.
They killed the fucking 2 guys in Pulp Fiction in the first kill scene with less bullets than that. They took out 2 guys with less bullets than it took to take out 1 in this movie.
It's.
My
I mean, you know,
dislikes-
actually, something else. I'll give a slight positive. When they were practical effects, they weren't awful.
Okay.
Just
What practical effects
with
were
the
they? They were
blood
doing the
scene
thing.
and the wound on the guy, but like so much of it was CG, and it's like, why?
So
This didn't need to be CG. It would have looked better and cheaper if it wasn't. Wait, no, it would have been cheaper and looked better if it wasn't.
my dislikes are the same. The pacing is terrible. The acting's terrible. Or no, the acting's good. I'm sorry. That child acting's terrible.
No. Okay.
Lena Headey and Ethan Hawke.
Wait,
are
I
like-
thought you were.
One other. The fucking score was horrific.
What score?
Exactly.
I don't remember the score.
The
Um,
juxtaposition at the beginning.
The score was The Purge
The
1,
score
us
was
0.
The score was an F. Oh wait, it's too soon. So the pacing's terrible. The plot is dumb, and it takes itself way too seriously. I'm gonna look at my notes real quick because I had some other notes on like what's wrong with it. The score is stupid, and Lena Headey's too good
I
for
have
this
some notes,
movie,
too.
and
I know.
they're the
Ooh,
You're
that
gonna
was a
hurt your-
stupid decision.
the pacing is bad, and the plot is bad, and the writing is bad, and it's a bad film. The end. Discussion time.
Opening with that LA riots with like Beethoven's Fifth
Guys,
over it.
but it's violent images juxtaposed over peaceful music. Those don't go together. This is disturbing, right? The Purge. We keep getting this reminder through the movie that the Purge works. How? How does it work? Because the logic of the movie operates on is, well, human beings are inherently violent, so if you give them one day a year to be violent, then they'll just be non-violent all the rest of the year.
How did you recover from that?
If you give them one day a year to be violent, then the other 364 days a year they won't be violent. Not taking into account anarchists and terrorists and psychopaths and literally anybody else who doesn't follow the law, so therefore it wouldn't work.
What happens? Stop that. What happens? What would happen if I walked outside? Given that the Purge ends at 7 a.m., I'm guessing.
Right.
If I walked outside at 6:59 and 58 seconds, fired a bullet, and it didn't hit someone's head until like 7 o'clock,
You would
and
be
like 2
tackled by
seconds.
police.
You ever play Grand Theft Auto?
The lawyers would have
Cops
to
would
have
come
a
out of the
field
fucking
day.
walls.
The lawyers would have to have a field day with the
Probs.
Purge.
Probs.
Yeah.
The young androgynous son, the young androgynous Tommy Wiseau as the son.
Yeah, no, the son was Tommy Wiseau.
That's all I wanted to say. I just had that in my notes.
That was. It was.
I think
You're
what they were
tearing me apart, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, Lena Headey. I think what they were trying to get across was the son was autistic, but they did a horrible job at it. How he's like writing down his blood
Yeah,
pressure
no,
or
he's-
whatever.
he's either
and there's
autistic-
never brought up.
Yeah, okay, can we address how that never factored
I
into
think
the plot
it's. I
whatsoever?
think that was meant to be like, oh well, the son's autistic, but it's never really
Well,
addressed.
They don't do
So-
anything with it!
It's either
Exactly.
He's either autistic or he has extreme OCD, and I don't know which it is.
Either way, though, it's handled horribly.
Yeah, no, it was.
The darkness handled the autistic son better. Like, there's one last thing I want to get across, in that this whole movie, entire movie franchise, operates on like this constant preachy idea that America, this could be us, this could happen, we're right on the doorstep of this, you have to be aware.
Wake up, sheeple.
Wake up, sheeple, and there's like no logical way this could ever happen, and
I don't
the
know.
movie
If
takes
Trump is
itself.
elected.
The movie takes itself so seriously. Don't get political. The movie takes itself so seriously that
There's nothing political
there's
about
no. It's just horrible.
Right there, right
The
now.
idea is so stupid, and yet the movie tries to make it so serious and so like this is gonna happen, that it becomes laughable. And that's why the fucking polite stranger guy is the only good part of the movie, because he's the only one who seems to realize that the movie is so fucking dumb.
Events.
Oh, what
What are the Purge events?
Probably just people getting murdered on TV.
Because, obviously.
Desensitized society. We're right on the doorstep, America. It could happen. Ratings?
It already did happen. What?
Rating?
D-.
Rating!
D.
Purge is a bad movie, guys. It's got nothing going for it
Rating.
except for maybe Lena Headey and Ethan Hawke and
Just
like
fucking say it
the guy,
already.
the one dude. D-. I can't give it an F because I love Lena Headey and I love the creepy guy. He's funny. He's great. He's entertaining. The rest of the movie sucks. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. We like you. You like them.
Wait. You know what? I have one parting question for all of you.
Parting question.
And I'll answer as well. If you could describe this movie using any, like, metaphor, what would it be?
Well, can we end the video? Hang on, no, everyone go around real quick. Let's do a metaphor to describe this movie.
Oh, God.
I'll start if you two are having troubles. That's not a metaphor.
This is
That's
a
not. I am really concerned right now.
Do it, you won't. Go with the
Purge
college.
is like a dumpster fire.
Yeah. Not only is it like a dumpster fire, it is like the dumpster fire that you see in the opening credits of the movie.
Yes.
That's my metaphor.
The Purge. Watching The Purge is like getting on to a ship that you know is going to sink. And as the ship is sinking, you can't do anything about it, so you just accept it and you say, how much worse could it get? And then suddenly, the ship just lights ablaze on fire. The dumpster on the ship just ignites. So now you're sinking, it smells like shit, and you realize you paid for this, and I don't know, your fucking girlfriend from high school's pregnant, and she never told you about it, and she uses her minutes with Verizon to call you out at sea to tell you
That you have a 5-year-old son who's never met his father.
exactly. His name's Enrique. He runs a banana business
He's
in
5.
Costa Rica.
He's 5.
They get
It's
started.
Costa Rica, this child
They get started early down there.
Like, comment, subscribe. Click down there and like and subscribe and like us and comment your metaphor for The Purge and tell us if you liked The Purge and tell us why and we'll tell you you're wrong.
Go fuck yourself, Internet.
And check back for The Purge 2 and 3. And God, I hate
As
myself. Why do we have
As
this
always,
channel?
thanks for watching. We love you.